What is up, guys? Welcome back. We are on the water again, as you can see behind me, but we are not on the Fox today. You've seen quite a few videos on the Fox recently, but now we are actually out here on the Wolf River trying to catch some keeper walleyes for a catch and cook for you guys. So the goal today is to do a catch and cook on the stove on a cast iron skillet, frying it up Cajun style, almost like a blackened style walleye. So I was looking at recipes the other day and I was like, man, that looks like it'd be really good. So I figured, great time of the year to catch some walleyes out on the rivers here in Wisconsin and do a catch and cook for you guys. So actually in today's video, I wasn't really even gonna fish. I was thinking about just going and maybe doing some trout fishing or something like that today. And then my buddy Matt messaged me and he's like, dude, I just pounded them today. So I was like, well, sounds like I should probably change my plans and go catch some walleyes. So Travis over there got off of work today and decided he would come and join me, and so we're gonna come out here, do our best, and see what happens. So stay tuned. You ready to go catch the fishy?
Yeah.
Like a little bit ready or a lot of it ready?
A lot of it ready.
Okay. Jump. Jump.
Trying to make the fat boy jump.
Well, yeah.
Brought you a water just in case you get thirsty.
Thanks. Freaking network thing is not connecting for my live scope again. Why is that happening? I don't know why it's done that. It's the second time I've had that happen. I don't know why. Done it twice when I first started. It did it in freaking De Pere too. I'm like, what the hell? Unsupported transducer connected. Get out of there. Oh, it's working. We can probably start right here. We'll just start vertical jigging. All right, guys, so this is what we're using today. We are out here on the Wolf River. You can see Chico's in the background right there. So we got our stinger with our minnow, and we're just gonna simply hook that minnow up, and we're gonna go to town, see what happens. So basically, guys, it's really no secret out here on the Wolf River. Pretty much the bite is you drift and you pop. And so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here, just going down, touch the bottom, and then pop it up, and you're just kind of controlling the fall back down to the bottom, pop it up off bottom, and basically they end up just popping it once it's resting on the bottom for a little bit. And this is pretty much, you know, the main technique out here, the most effective technique. You can pitch jigs. There are a few areas out here that probably be good for pitching jigs, but this is definitely the most efficient way to cover the most water and usually catch the most fish out here. I've already seen some fish on the live scope down here as we're going over the top of them, so there's definitely fish here. But it's a river in Wisconsin in spring. There's almost always walleyes everywhere. Did you miss a fishy? Oh, you got the fishy. There you go. First one in the boat, baby. On the pink.
Oh, no, buddy. Now,
the question is, when do we start keeping?
First one always goes.
Oh, okay. Give them one back to the fish gods.
Yep.
Real good way to start a catch and cook, Trav. You can't cook them if we don't catch them and keep them.
Got it. First fish, gotta do it every time.
Guys, if we do not get a video out of this, I'm blaming Travis, because we could have did a catch and cook with one walleye. It's all your fault. That's cool you caught one though. Pretty quick.
Catch more.
that would be so hilarious if we didn't catch any more fish. Like, yep, that was it, buddy. You came back for it twice, huh? Here, Mr. Walleye. Oh, what's up, dude? How's it going? You know who that is?
Gosh,
It's Alex. Love us.
Oh, Alex.
I was wondering which one of these was your cabin. I wasn't even planning on fishing today, and then he messaged me and told me that. I'm like, oh, I should probably go. Okay, nice. Nice. Ooh. We're gonna need the net on that one. We're gonna need a net on that one, Trav.
I got it.
There's a good one. That one will eat. Well, guys, there's my first walleye of the trip. Nice, beautiful, probably pushing about 18 inches. That is a good one there. We're gonna go ahead and put that one in the live well for this catch and cook video, since Trav decided to release his first one. Yep. Looks like your fish gods thing worked here.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right, pop that live well open. We'll have to get some water in there for him. There's one, guys. Hooked up. This one does not feel as big as the last one. On the stinger. On the stinger. Well, he's definitely milking. You guys can see that. See that white coming off of his tail there? Definitely milking. We're gonna let him go. Nothing but stinger. Pays to have those suckers. Oh, trap's hooked up. Hooked up. Easy. Well, the color is still even. I think these fish are so hungry it doesn't really matter what you're doing right now.
Don't feel like getting a hook on a finner.
Yeah, treble hooks in the hand don't feel good. They're not amongst my favorite things on earth. We're catching fish, so good chance we'll be able to get some decent ones. They're definitely digging that deeper water.
Wait.
Yeah, he hit it when you were slack. That happens quite a bit though. There's one. Same thing, that one just hit when I was slack. Let's see. There's a good one.
That?
I think I can swing it.
That's a swinger.
If I can get it out and swung.
Aren't you a bass fisherman?
I am. I can't swing walleyes though. It's against my code. Oh, I'm just kidding. There's another one, guys. That one is probably pushing about, I don't know, 16 inches. And I'm maybe actually put one on bump board here so that way we can get a good idea of what size it is. Because you know, sometimes you think you know what you're talking about, and then you bump them and you realize you're actually lost. So that one is 15 and a half. So that one's 15 and a half. We will go ahead and get that one. Travis hooked up now. I'll go ahead and put that one away. Huge shout out to my buddy Matt Bertzik. He was actually the one that told us to come down here today. I wasn't even planning on fishing, and all of a sudden he's like, dude, we slayed him. You should probably go. So I told Travis, no more trout fishing today. We're going walleye fishing. So huge shout out to Matt. Thank you, buddy. Alex, are you up there by yourself? Are you up there by yourself? You want to jump in the boat for a while? Too hard to stay vertical with anything lighter. Kind of weird how things happen, guys. We were floating down the river, and all of a sudden I hear somebody yell my name, and I look, and my buddy Alex is on the shoreline. So I figured the second drift down, why not invite him to come on the boat and fish with us?
Well, hi. Hi. I'll watch that one.
There you go. Oh, it's hooked up. Was that on straight hair? On the hair. We're fishing down here around the Fremont area on the Wolf River, and it's really not a big secret, but sometimes little nuances can be the difference in coming down here and catching fish or not catching fish. So first of all, we'll kind of talk about the setup that I'm using, give you an idea of what that is, and then that should help you come down here and at least be able to catch some fish in the next couple of weeks. So what you can see here is just I've got a pretty standard jig. This one is a 3/8 ounce size, and as you can see, it's kind of got a fire tiger pattern on it. What we found today is that the color did not have a real big impact because Trav was actually using pink and purple. I was using this fire tiger, and actually Alex was using a hair jig. So we were kind of hooking up on all different things today. But one thing that was paramount that you guys can see right here is that treble hook. That stinger hook is a big, big thing. So when you go to the bait shop and you buy your jigs, make sure you ask them about a treble hook, stinger hook, and that is going to allow you to hook up with a lot more fish. Because a lot of times when they go down and they don't pick up that jig enough to get that hook, this stinger will save you and will catch a bunch of those fish that you would normally miss. Now, when it comes to using your setup, I'm using a Piscifun Serpent series. This is a 6'8" medium light. You want to keep something under 7 foot typically. The longer you get, the more difficult it is to vertical jig right under the boat and keep it vertical. But a 6'8", a 6'10", a medium light are all going to be great options for you. And then as far as your reel goes, all you need is a 2000 or a 3000. Doesn't need to be fancy. You're not doing a lot of casting and reeling. You're just dropping it straight down vertical and picking up. So hopefully those tips will help you guys. Come on down to the Wolf River next couple of weeks. The fishing should be pretty good as the walleyes are running up. And out here on this body of water, you can keep 3 fish of any size. So if you want to come and get a fish fry, it's a good place to do it. Okay guys, so we just got home from the river. As you saw, me and Travis whacked on some walleyes. So now we're gonna go ahead, get the walleyes out of my live well, take them in the house, clean them up, and get them cooked up Cajun style on the cast iron. So let's go ahead, get those walleyes out and get in the house. All right, let's see what we got here. Some nice, perfect eater size walleyes. That was the biggest one we had. That one went about, I think it was 18 and a quarter. We've got our walleyes now. Let's go in the house and clean them. All right guys, so as you can see, we have all of our fillets ready to rock. We just got to take some ribs out of there and then we will get them cleaned up and then it's time to cook them. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do now is combine all of our spices into this bowl so we can get ready to make our Cajun pan-seared walleye. A tablespoon of paprika. We want a little heat, so we're gonna throw in some ground cayenne pepper. Get a little bit of sea salt rocking in there. Can't miss our freshly cracked black pepper. A little bit of ground cumin, ground oregano. I'm gonna go ahead, give this a little mix. Get everything nice and blended in there. And then we are ready to go to our next step. We're gonna take our spices and we're gonna put them all on this plate. And then we're gonna kind of shake that out so we get a nice even coating for us to coat our walleye in. Time to get the cast iron heated up. Let's get some butter melting in there. Now guys, the key to making good Cajun fish in the pan is to make sure that your fish is not cooked too long. So we're gonna go about 3 minutes on each side in that melted butter to get that Cajun walleye nice and perfect. So let's go ahead, let's get it going. Now you know we can't be stingy with the butter. We gotta get that bad boy in there, get that butter good and melted. You can already see that pan is starting to sizzle. That's what we want right there. Get that pan nice and hot. Now when you take your walleye, you can really dry them off however you want. You can use a towel, you can use a paper towel, whatever you want to use. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna cook 2 pieces for me and I'm gonna go ahead and keep the rest because I'm the only one eating this today. We wanna go ahead and get this walleye nice and dried off before you get it seasoned. Okay guys, as you can see, we've got our seasoning nice and evenly laid out. All we're gonna do is take our fillets and just get a good coating on each side of them. Just like this, make sure you coat your sides. Get a good coating on there, just like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put them in the pan. We're gonna get them in the pan and we're gonna do about 3 minutes on each side. See how we got a nice sizzle going there when we dropped it? We're gonna get a nice crispy side, so about 3 minutes on each side. And then it's taste test time. I don't know about you guys, but just watching this cook is making me starving. I cannot wait to try this walleye. That right there is the finished product, guys. Perfect Cajun walleye. I'm so excited to dig in and taste this. All right, guys, here we go. Taste test, Cajun walleye. Oh my God. That is freaking amazing. Wow. We're gonna have to get another forkful of that. That was incredible. All right, round 2. Still a little hot. Oh my God, that is heaven. Heaven. Guys, if you have never tried to do a pan-fried or pan-seared blackened Cajun walleye, I highly suggest you give it a shot because this stuff is fire. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my lunch, so I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Thank you guys for watching this Catch and Cook. It was super fun with Trav and Alex going out pounding those walleyes on the Wolf. If you wanna get out there, now is the time. Get out there, get some fresh fish, try this pan-seared walleye. Super delicious. If you guys like this video, go down below, hit that like button, drop me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this one. We'll see you guys on the next one.